Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest host with us, Claudia Jordan, joining us this morning, and we're asking 800-585-1051. Now, we're asking, this came from this guy online. He actually did a performance review to his wife on Reddit, and people are talking about it. Some people are saying he's an a-hole for putting his wife out there like that. Some people are saying it's pretty good.
No, I do think he's an a-hole for putting his wife out there like that, but I do think the whole performance review of your significant other thing is interesting. I just wonder, how often do you do it? Weekly, monthly, quarterly?
I say monthly or quarterly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear about it every week.
Now, you said you've done this before, right?
I have.
Now, how often did you do it, and did it work?
We did it for a few months. We didn't go that long, but it was nice to get the positive reinforcement. Like, you know, you can give some criticism, but then when you get the positive, it made it okay. And
Gotcha.
it let you catch things before it got too out of control.
Gotcha.
And is it a grade? Do you
No.
have like a certain amount of categories?
I don't
and
think
you
it's
give them a grade.
I don't
like,
think
what
it's
is
a
it?
grade, but I know my daughter does it. Like I said, my daughter's 21. She goes to NYU. I know her and her boyfriend do it. She said it works because it gets things out. Nothing ever bubbles. You know, if there's a problem, whatever, it's something small or big, you don't take out the trash, you don't do this, you don't do that, this bothers me, or you leave your makeup here, or whatever it may be. You have the toilet seat up, whatever it may be. It could be small or big. I think it actually could help.
It sounds like
if
y'all
somebody
don't want to
listens.
pay for a counselor.
Well,
That's what it sounds like.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
But think about it, though. Is it horrible when you have an argument with your wife, your significant other, and they've been holding on to something for months, and you could have just fixed it if I had known it
Correct.
bothered you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's another reason the performance review thing is good, because it just gives you a reason to communicate.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot avoid each other. Y'all can't just walk by each other in the house. Y'all have to sit down and go
And
over
discuss
this
and have that
performance
conversation,
review.
yeah.
So I think that's what this is saying, right? It's just opening it up for communication. That's why airing it publicly is stupid as
Yeah, it's
hell.
dumb.
You put that on Reddit. Your wife is so pissed off at you right now. Now, what if your wife put up your performance review?
Right.
And it's a sexual performance review. And you got 36 counts of premature ejaculation
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
within a span of 19
And
days.
I can't say what I said earlier.
What? I don't know what you
The
said.
dump.
Oh.
Now I need to hear what's the correlation.
I'm saying, you're talking about his premature ejaculation, putting that on blast, but I can't say what I said.
Oh, got you. No, you can't,
No.
Claudia. What you said was crazy.
But
I used the clinical term.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
but
my
you
bad.
know what? I would do that every like 6-7 months. I do that with my family. I bring all the kids, my wife, and then we talk about what they like or what they don't like about everybody in the household. So we do that.
Do people get sensitive and get mad?
It's usually everybody's against me, but besides that,
Do you get sensitive and get mad?
Nah, you know what I mean? Because it'd be like, Dad, I don't like this. Or,
Dad, there's black ink all over the couch from your beard.
See?
Well, first of all,
He
you
always
saying he has a
goes there.
Beijing beard?
Yes.
It's not a Beijing beard.
Is it Beijing?
No.
It's just for me.
Have you ever used
Just
it?
for men.
It's not just for me either.
Ladies, do not date a guy that has to dye his hair, because I dated a guy like that, and all my towels were messed up. Unless you have black sheets and black pillowcases, you will be forever buying new towels at Target.
I don't know what they use, but allegedly it sticks. You don't have to worry about it coming off. If it comes off, that's a problem.
Can you wipe your head right now and show us your hand? How about your beard? Oh, Charlamagne.
No, Claudia.
See?
He's got a professional that does it. Nothing matches. Look at his head. His eyebrows don't match his beard. His beard don't match
They
his
all
hair.
match. What are you
got
talking
three
about?
different shades you got 50 shades of black on your face,
What
bro.
are you talking about?
You got 50 shades of black
What are
on
you
your
talking
face.
about? And it's
Can I
dog-
give your face a performance review?
And it's a dog brown.
Pause.
It's not black. But let's go to the phone line. Hello, who's this?
Hi, it's Penny from Texas.
Hey, Penny from Texas. Talk to us.
Okay, so my husband and I, we do something similar for communication, and we call it teams.
Okay.
Because I am a dresser right now person, and he is non-confrontational. So basically, the T is for touch, the E is for education, the A is for appreciate, and the M is for metrics. So we're always touching each other. We do it every night. So we're making sure either we're holding hands or I'm laying on him or something. And then we educate each other about something we learned that day. Tell each other why we appreciate them. Could be something small, like, I appreciate the cologne that you're wearing today. And the metric is for something that maybe he did or I did at some point during the day. And we wait and we talk about it that night so that it doesn't start an argument.
I respect that. Somebody's gonna steal that, boo.
I like
that's
that.
dope.
If you already
Thank
didn't
you,
get that,
Penny.
if you made that up yourself, somebody's stealing that. I'm telling you that right now.
It sounds like that keeps
Yeah,
it
it's
real
actually
loving,
something
though.
I've seen. Yeah. It's good. It helped us out because, like I said, I'm a, hey, let's talk about this right now person. And, again, he's non-confrontational, and sometimes he's shut down when I do that. So it's really helped us.
That's dope. Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Darlene.
Hey, Darlene, talk to us.
Okay, yes, I totally agree with the concept of, giving a review in regards to the relationship. And the reason why I say that, because if you don't tell the person what's bothering you, how are they going to make the adjustment?
That's real.
You know what I mean? But they also got to be willing to accept the changes that need to be made.
That's
and
true.
make the change and not be all offensive and be like, well, what you did. And, like have an open discussion and be two mature adults to realize that you're not perfect and make the adjustment so that you can better the relationship. I totally agree.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you should do it every month. But
So quarterly?
maybe every 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
3 months is a long time to you can let stuff build up a lot in 3 months.
I think a month
Yeah.
works if you're gonna do it, because like you said, you don't want anything to build up. You don't want an explosion.
But then think about the month. Okay, so 12 months in the year. So every month you're going to have that conversation, or should you just wait until you have?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a
multiple
nasty
days?
conversation though. It could, you could have a positive conversation about good and bad. It doesn't have to be nasty. I think
That's
sometimes,
true.
Claudia was
when people
monthly.
make it nasty, huh?
Claudia was monthly.
I was monthly. And I do think that I think we're going into this thinking it's all going to be negative.
Correct.
Sometimes it's a lot of, maybe it's positive reinforcement every month. And I think that is so valuable to your relationship to keep hearing positive, words of affirmation. And I appreciate what you do. So I'll do more of it.
So let me ask you a question. So if you were doing that every 30 days, right? When do you get to the point where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore? Because you give him time to fix it yourself, right? Or you fix whatever's bothering him.
Honestly, we got lazy after about 3-4 months.
And then you stop doing it.
Yeah, we stopped doing
I
it.
guess you could treat it like therapy too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you don't, some people go to therapy once a week, and then some people go to therapy, once a week for a few months, and then they get what they need,
Right.
And then they go back when they needed some more. So maybe you could treat it like that.
I recommend being soft about it because no one likes to hear criticism about themselves. And it does tear you down and tear down your relationship.
And being soft is definitely gonna get you a terrible performance review. I just
Yo,
want you
shut
to know
up,
that.
man.
Oh, yeah, it does.
800-585-1051. We're talking, do you do performance reviews in your relationship? Do you pull your girl to the side or your man to the side and have conversations about what's going on? Let's talk about it. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Call me. Get your opinion to the Breakfast Club top. Come on. 800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our special guest host, Claudia Jordan, joining us this morning, and we're talking about performance reviews. Do you do it in your relationship? You pull your spouse or your significant other to the side and have conversations about the relationship before things explode. I was telling you, my daughter does that with her boyfriend, and I think it's pretty dope. I think once a month they go out, and whatever's bothering them, they discuss.
Did you give him a review when y'all went on y'all date?
Who?
You and your boyfriend. I mean, you and her boyfriend.
No.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
You didn't tell her, like, yo, yes, you did. Whether you know it or not, you gave him a performance review. You was like, yo, you probably went and told your wife, yo, I like this guy. You know what I'm saying? We went out. He was respectful, you know.
Do you like him?
I do. He's a good kid. I do like him.
What do you like about him?
He's smart. He's intelligent.
Well, maybe you don't like him that much.
He's handsome.
Okay.
How handsome
That's
is
a
he?
good review.
Scale of 1 to 10. How fine is he?
I mean, well, I look at myself as a 10, and I don't think he's close to me. So I would say about an 8.9.
That's a great review.
How's his ass look?
Is he bottom heavy?
He's a little bottom heavy.
Okay.
But in a good way?
He works out, too. He's diesel.
Oh, how's his chest look?
Man, you can't beat no man in your house. You can't beat Logan or your daughter's boyfriend. This is crazy, yo.
What are you talking about?
This is crazy.
What are you talking about?
Don't try to toughen your voice up
What
now.
are you talking about? Let's go to the phone line.
Sounds like he's fine.
Hello, who's this?
What's happening? This is Digi calling from Duval.
Duo.
What up, Digi?
What's up, brother?
What's happening with you, man? Calling in comment on the topic at hand.
Talk to us, brother.
So, yeah, me and my wife, we got together in 2005. We actually met on the campus of South Carolina State University.
Hey,
So
salute
we
to
got
FC
married
State
in,
Bulldogs.
2014. All day, HBCU representing.
So talk to us. Do
You
you
know,
have
we,
conversations monthly? How do y'all deal with your situations?
Well, every couple, I feel like, they got their ups and downs, issues and things of that nature. And when you got two opposite strong-willed people, individuals tend to feel strong in their ways. But one thing that we actually did, because we're real active in the church, so we had a marriage ministry that was going on at the church, and it was compiled of nothing but married couples. So every week we would come back, pluses and minuses, ups and downs, things that, people was going through. We would be able to talk about it, put it out there, and then build off of that. So if somebody was going through something, you know, obviously individuals had regardless of who the couple was, they had their sex issues or trust issues and things of that nature, and you're able to bounce those ideas off of each other and then go ahead and put them to work. Nobody's situation is the same, but, you know, 8 ex-wives ain't going to be wrong about the same guy, so you're able to build off of those types of things, you know?
I think that's dope.
I love this, man. This is a very productive conversation because all we're telling people is that, you have to communicate. But I do feel, I like what he said about the marriage ministry because I feel like there has to be a third party involved. I don't know if...
Well, but you got to think, everybody's not married. People are just dating. Like my daughter is dating. She's not going to go to a therapist, a marriage therapist for dating.
Well...
But I think it's a good start because it sets you up for long term if they ever do decide to get married.
Well, even if she don't go to a therapist, she can go to y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it has to be somebody else to say, let me look at this as well, you know?
And speaking of other people, a lot of people go to other people and not their spouse, not their person. They tell everybody but the person they need to talk to what the issue is. Girls, we all do this. We vent to our girlfriends. Fellas, I have no idea what half y'all are thinking, but your boys might know. We're talking everyone but the person we need to be telling, the good and the bad.
And going to Reddit is ridiculous, by the way.
That is stupid. Hello, who's this?
It's J. Michael, the Realionaire.
Okay, the Realionaire. Talk to us.
Well, I think it's a good idea that they sit down and communicate because of y'all getting the understanding. And I just don't see what Charlamagne say go see a psychiatrist, because why would you have to pay a psychiatrist for something y'all already know what's going on? Y'all both adults.
I didn't say a psychiatrist. I said a counselor.
That's the same.
No, it's
It's
not.
not the same, man.
There's psychiatrists, there's therapists, there's marriage counselors. And I'm not saying that, you need a marriage counselor. I'm just saying I feel like you need a third party.
A referee.
I keep likening it to a teacher and a student. If the student keeps getting terrible, terrible grades, at some point, a parent has to intervene, and vice versa. The student may not be receiving the information well from the teacher. So he has to go to his parent and say, yo, I'm keep trying to tell this teacher that, they're not getting through to me. I need somebody to, convey that to them in a way they understand. That's all.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Jimmy.
Jimmy, what's up, man?
Hello, Jimmy.
What's up, man? What's up?
Talk to us, Jimmy.
Shit, but I was just thinking, I was like, I don't think dude was right, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have to put his wife out there like that. If that's the case, he shouldn't even be with her. They could, communication rule the nation. They could talk about that.
Oh, no, I agree. Once you put something like that on Reddit, you don't care about me no more.
I would think you don't like me.
That's right.
You're asking for co-signing of being negative towards me.
I agree.
From the public.
Right.
I agree. Like you got to put this up online so everybody can reinforce what you say you feel.
Right.
So now you want everybody to bash me and talk about how negative I am. How do you recover from that?
Yeah, you
And
need
probably
that.
goes to her like, see, they all agree with me.
Yes.
Not good.
And did he add her?
Probably did. He's
I'm sure he gave his
Did he
name.
put her
and everything.
name?
Yeah, I'm sure he did. But what's the moral of the story if there is a moral?
The moral of the story is I think performance reviews are something that could save a lot of couples out here. I think it's
agree.
very productive.
And
I
talk
agree.
to your person before you talk to your friends about them.
That's right.
All right. Well, we got rumors on the way. What we talking about coming up?
Rihanna, I know we've been asking for new music for a very long time. I think we're getting the closest we've ever come to getting new music.
Okay. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.